and thank you for joining me on another episode of Terraria. Now, this episode is going to be entirely time-lapsed. It's a little lazy, I know, but I had some things that I wanted to say. I have not uploaded in a very, very long time, and I have a good reason for it. There's a lot that I want to talk about in this video. It's going to be kind of a channel update. I like to do this when I'm inactive for a while. It's also kind of not, because it's still good Terraria progress. So let me start off with why I was gone for so long. So it started out with hard drive issues. My hard drive would not boot. For some reason, it would not boot after constantly trying over and over again, letting it sit, unplugging, plugging it back in. I tried so much and it would not boot. Now, eventually it did boot and everything on the hard drive was fine. But for the longest time I couldn't get it. So I just ended up ordering an SSD during that time. Because, well, I could use the upgrade. It's just a normal hard drive and going to an SSD, which is much, much faster. So I decided to do that, and I also got a lot more space on top of that, which was nice. But of course, I have to wait for it to come in the mail, and while I was waiting, I didn't know that it would be fixed in a few days, so I just let it sit. I didn't upload, I didn't record, I didn't do anything. So that was about a week of doing nothing, just waiting for the SSD to come in. And then on top of that, I didn't play my cards smart. I didn't realize I would want new equipment. So immediately after ordering the SSD, I also ordered a new motherboard, which needed new RAM and processor. Fortunately, that all would come on the same day. But I also was having... Well, first I got the parts, I put them in, everything was fine. But I was having issues with my graphics card. It was crashing for no reason. I would get crashes when playing GTA. I even lost an episode due to that. So I had to fix that. And it was just the graphics card. I don't know what's wrong with it. I still don't know. I think I just need a new one. But in short, my graphics card had problems. So I ordered a new graphics card, which extended the wait. But I only realized this happened after I got the parts. So there's a little gap in between. And even then when I got the parts, this is about 1-2 weeks in of my long absence, my friend uploaded a video for me, so there was at least something there. I'm very thankful for that. That was at a very low time I needed it. But anyway, once I got the parts, it was crashing. I was getting blue screens for anything that I did. And I had this issue for 2 weeks, because it took a week for the issue to show up. I didn't know about it immediately. I got everything installed, everything was fine, and then only suddenly it was like, hey, we're gonna start crashing now. And that's when it really got bad. After 1 week, it was almost completely unusable. But it took me that 1 week of just installing everything just for it to crash again, and I didn't know what the problem was, so I just assumed it was something with Windows, even though I just reinstalled it. However, I did go from an upgrade, so it kind of made sense at the time. But then I had to reinstall everything many times, because that was not the issue. Lo and behold, that was not the issue. The issue was, I could not have 3 sticks of RAM in. I could have 1, 2, or 4, but not 3. No, 3 is crossing the line. I'm not even sure if I could have 1, because I didn't test that, but I have 2 in now, and that's when everything was fixed. So after all of that, waiting for the parts and the graphics card, and then finally fixing the issue, that was 3 or 4 weeks from when I'm recording this audio right now, and we'll be compiling and uploading. I would have 1 week of which I could do things, but I was still fixing my computer, getting all my programs, fixing everything, restoring my files, whatnot. So after all of that, now I am here, finally able to edit, upload, and record. But it has been such a long time. I wanted to say that, because for me at least, not editing in a long time makes me forget how much I enjoy editing. So then I want to hold that off and do other things. But that is what I want to do. I need to focus on editing. Because I'm not going to give up on this channel. I see huge potential. Everyone has their own editing and whatnot. We all have our own personalities. That's what you come for. Personalities, editing, and just the general video, whatever is being played. And I have to say, I thank each and every one of you for sticking around during this time. I mean, sincerely, it means so much to me. Even if there's only 13 of you at this time. Staying subscribed. I don't want to even remotely talk about numbers, especially not now. Now is not even the time to bring it up. But I just really wanted to say that it meant a lot for you to stay here. Because I was gone for technically a month, even though it was broken up into 2 weeks. But that's a long time to be gone for. Normally when something like this happens, it's gone within, or fixed within 2 weeks, I should say. But this one, no. This time it lasted a month. And if I came back and realized I had no subscribers left, I would have understood. It would have felt bad, but I would have understood. That's why I'm very thankful that, for those of you who have found my channel, have stuck around. Like I said, I know now is not the time to talk about numbers. That's not what's important either, because I love editing and recording the things that I do. I have many, many things planned. But I wanted to say that, because it did mean a lot to me, even if it was just a small number, just to stick around during this tough time. So like I said, you wouldn't know if I would come back. Maybe my channel just died there. It did not, and it will not die for many years. Many, many. I plan to have this going. This is honestly what I want to do for a career at some point. I know I'm talking a little bit deeper now, but I feel like it should be said. This is a place where I can just spill out my thoughts as I please. Because that's what this community should be for when it grows into a sustainable and stable community. Just helping each other out, talking, and enjoying our time. That's what it really means to be here for on YouTube. So with that all out of the way, I now do want to address many of my Terraria episodes have been corrupt. One reason I also was gone for so long is because a lot of my stuff on one of my hard drives got corrupt. I don't know why. I was not able to fix it. So I'm just left in the dark wondering why as of right now. I will be trying to recover some things, but a lot of my Terraria episodes were corrupt and lost. And that is unfortunate, but I'll move on. We'll all move on. It'll be fine. But that does mean there will be gaps. I have suddenly made a lot of progress, and you won't know where that's come from. It would have been on those episodes, but I'll try to see if I can recover them. The thing is, I've already tried before, and it was still corrupt. I don't think it'll work. But there's no harm in trying. I wanted this to be a laid-back editing episode for me, because of, like I said, I'm out of the rhythm, the mojum, whatever you want to call it, for editing. And right now I'm forgotten how much fun it is for me. So I just need to be reminded, but I also don't want to just slam myself in. I want to slowly merge in, remember how much I enjoy it, and then I'll be able to edit as normal, hopefully, again. I do apologize if my mic sounds odd or if it's whistling even worse. If you hear me in real life, you would know I barely whistle when I say S's. You wouldn't even notice it that much. But for some reason, no matter what mic I get, it seems like it's multiplied by a lot. My voice never sounds like it does on a microphone. I've always wondered about that. Tried many things, nothing seems to fix it. This is also my first time doing a time-lapse chat like this, where I'm not actually viewing the footage, because it wouldn't make sense. It's going to be 4 times the speed than when I see it, so if I point something out, it wouldn't make any sense, because that will not match up. So, I wanted to say all that, get that all off my chest, say why I was gone. Not sure what else I have to say, that's the thing. I didn't write a script for this because I didn't need it. I don't think I needed it. I've made it 10 minutes in as of right now, saying everything I need to say. I don't think there's anything else. But that was the majority of it. If anything comes to mind, I can just edit it in. But once again, thank you for sticking around. This has been a horrible start to my channel. I get 2 weeks of doing, actually no, I get 1 week of doing something, and something breaks, and I have to wait 2 weeks to fix it just so I can edit again. And then something like this happens. I'm gone for a month, and I can't do anything about it. I should have started editing sooner. I did also edit one episode, I forgot about that, but it also got corrupt. So it feels bad. I've had to reinstall Windows many times, and I'm sure somewhere in there I might have did something with my hard drive, I don't know, but that might have caused the corruption. I don't think anything was wrong. Still trying to figure that out now. I think that's all I got, so thank you all so much for joining me on this episode of Terraria. Sorry, it's gonna be mostly silent after this. It'll just be the game audio if it doesn't match up. It probably won't, because this is only 11 minutes, and my episodes are normally 20 minutes. But then again, this will be time-lapse, so who knows. I will cut out some things to make it not as long. I just wanted to make this episode to update my status, but also just have it out there. Not too much editing to make it easier on myself. Because I will be editing full swing like I used to, but I gotta ease myself into it. Otherwise, I'll just burn myself out and not want to do it anymore. Honestly, I would recover eventually, but I don't want to have that happen after all that I've gone through already. So, once again, thank you all so much for joining me on this episode of Terraria, and I will hopefully see you on the next one. I can't say if I'll have any progress suddenly made or not. I don't remember which episodes were lost. But just remember that there will be some odd cuts, so I will hopefully see you there, where the future should be more stable. Thanks for watching.